Hello, it's been a long time since I made a video about tinnitus. This is David, and sometimes, I guess, I am the tinnitus coach. Unfortunately, my parents both have some serious health problems, so I had to stop my life and move to Atlanta, and I've been taking care of them. They really don't have a lot of time left. So I've been spending all my time thinking about them, which means I have not been spending a lot of time thinking about tinnitus. But there was a time in 2021 especially, and going into 2022, no, 2020, yeah, 2021, going into 2022, where that was all I could think about. I always heard the sound. I can hear it now, but it's just become such a part of my life now. I've always got the sound. It's always there. It's relatively loud, but like right now it's a quiet room, and it's just sort of part of me, and I've come to accept that it's part of me and I can't do anything about it. So I have more important things to do, like take care of my parents who need my help, need my help now. So sometimes that is what we have to do. It may happen naturally, or maybe something suddenly changes in your life where you don't have time to think about the tinnitus anymore because you've got other things you have to do. That's probably not the best way. The best way is to learn to first accept it and know nothing's going to happen to you after hopefully having seen a doctor and they told you that it's not going to cause you to die. It's just a nagging sound. And for many, that's a big deal, especially if it's pretty loud. But the good news is that people, in a huge majority of cases, learn to adapt to it. And they may do it in their own way. But oftentimes, if it's like me, I've just gotten to where it's part of my life. I can't make it go away, and I've come to accept that. And by accepting it, my brain thinks in a different way about it now. It's like I don't have to do something about it. Like I've made the idea before. What if you lived right next to a busy road, maybe even trains are going by, and there's always loud noises outside? Could you learn to sleep there? Probably you could. So like, it is something that even with very loud noises, people can learn to adapt. I know it can seem like torture. It did to me. But somehow I just decided that I'm going to welcome it into my life because I have, I'd rather be friends with it than enemies with it. And how can you make it your friend? How can you, maybe the way you've been thinking about it is not working. So how can you make friends with tinnitus and welcome it into your life and say, okay, I guess you're here now with me. So we're going to have to move forward from here. And that's not a pleasant thought when you first start thinking about it. But when you come to accept it and realize you can't do anything about it, actually it can be a big turning point, because that's when you start to not characterize it or classify it as something that you must fix. You have to make it go away. It's such a strong thought that I had too. There's got to be some way to make it go away. But I stopped worrying about that, and I've always got the sound, and I'm okay. I didn't think that I would be able to be okay. I thought I really needed to do something about it. And yet I didn't. I didn't fix it. It's still here. But as you can see, I'm a pretty calm guy now. I had a lot of anxiety before, and now I'm pretty chill now. And I'm taking care of my parents, and I'm very how can I say? It's my honor to take care of my parents. That's the right thing to do, And hopefully it's the right thing to do for you to, whatever you have in your life, including the sound, to accept it and make friends with it, and then move forward from there. So that's my video for you. I hope it helps you, and I'll see you. Hopefully it won't be so long between videos.